Hello travelers, welcome back to another third generation OU battle, and this time it's against ViksonZ. So no team preview this time because I'm using the same team. The only difference is that I switched Selby by Starmie because more power and rapid spin, and rapid spin is very important. So I'm gonna start with my Swampert as always, and he's gonna start with his Crobat. He's just gonna go for the Confuse Ray, and of course I'm gonna hit myself in Confusion, because why not? So I'm gonna switch into my Skarm predicting some Toxic or something like that, but he switched into his Umbreon and I just went for Taunt and I completely shut it down. So gonna go for a layer of Spikes. Unfortunately he has a Raikou. He goes for Substitute, predicted my switch into my Swampert. I know Swampert can tank anything from it, except if he has Hidden Power Grass, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. I definitely didn't expect Raikou to have Hidden Power Grass, because most of Raikous always tend to have Hidden Power Ice for the dragons. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch into my Skarmory now that I broke the substitutes and I see a Snorlax there. He just went for the Shadow Ball. I guess he predicted some Dusclops or something like that. That's why he went for that. So gonna go for another layer of Spikes because I love them Spikes in third generation, and he's gonna send in his Salamence, and I'm gonna predict him to be some sort of special Salamence. I'm going for the Fire Blast, so I'll go back into my Swampert, and unfortunately misses the Hydro Pump, and I'm gonna roar his Umbreon, and he's gonna send in again his Raikou, which is terrible. So gonna predict him to go for the Thunderbolts, and that was very risky, and unfortunately that's exactly what happened. So I'm gonna roar him again into his Umbreon, and now I'm gonna switch into my Skarmory, which completely walls this Umbreon, and Umbreon goes for Wish. So I'm gonna go for the Taunt, and he tried to go for Swagger, and this guy is trying to rely a lot on the Confusion hacks. For some reason he stayed in and went for Struggle. I guess he predicted my Whirlwind, I have no idea, but there he went for Taunt unfortunately, and I'm gonna switch into my Swampert, and he goes again for the Confuse Ray. And like I said, this guy is trying to rely a lot on the Confusion, so he's gonna switch again into his Umbreon. Fortunately for me, I'm not gonna hit myself in Confusion, so I'm able to get just a little bit of damage due to the Surf. And now I'm gonna switch into my Zapdos, predicting this Umbreon to go for some Wish or Protect or something like that. So I'm gonna go for the Substitute, so I can be behind the sub and attack with my Zapdos, because this Zapdos is modest, as you could see in my previous match. So I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave onto this Raikou, which is amazing, and he's just gonna go for the Roar, and I'm gonna switch back again into my Zapdos, and unfortunately this Raikou is gonna crit me, which is very bad. So I decided just to stay in with my Zapdos, go for the Hidden Power, but I guess he predicted my switch and went for Roar, and now he gets fully paralyzed as I switched back into my Zapdos, and now I predicted the Thunderbolts. I went back into my Swampert, but this guy is just spamming Roar. So I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power, predicting him to predict my Swampert to come in and go for the Hidden Power Grass. That's exactly what happens. Now I'm gonna predict the Thunderbolts, but he gets fully paralyzed, but it doesn't really matter because his Raikou was going for the Thunderbolts that turn, which is great. So I'm gonna go for the Earthquake now, and he's gonna switch into his Umbreon, predicting that very nicely. And I'm gonna go for another Earthquake because why the hell not, I have nothing to lose. He just went for the Protect to Scout, I guess, but now he's gonna predict another Earthquake. I just went for it again because again I have nothing to lose at this point, and he just went for the Salamence. So I'm gonna go for the obvious Ice Beam, again very obvious, but like I said, I'm in a very good position. I can just go for the obvious moves, but now in comes Snorlax. And Snorlax is just getting walled by my Skarmory, and now he went for the Facade, which is pretty interesting. I don't know why he doesn't have Return or Double Edge, which are the better choices, I guess. Well, the guy is very experienced in third gen. I'm pretty sure that he has some reasons behind that. So anyways, I'm gonna send in my Skarm. Like I said, he's gonna go into his Crobat again, Confuse Ray, all those shenanigans. Fortunately for me, I'm not gonna hit myself in the Confusion. Nope, not really. I'm gonna hit myself in Confusion this time. And in comes his Blue Ranger, the Suicune. And Suicune, what Suicune is gonna do? He's gonna get another crit, which is completely gonna ruin my Skarm. And of course I'm gonna hit myself in the Confusion, because why the hell not? So gonna switch into Starmie to take either the Ice Beam or the Surf, and yeah, I just wanted to save my Skarmory either for Death Fodder or for something, because you have to play a bit like that in the older generations. You have to be a bit conservative. So I went for this for the safe Thunderbolt this turn into the Snorlax, and he just went for Skarma's father, but he went for the Shadow Ball and he doesn't even kill. It doesn't even kill. Oh my god, Skarmory, you're so good. I'm gonna get a crit finally on my on his Snorlax, which is nice, but still not able to kill. But he survived another one. Oh my god, Skarmory, you're so good. Oh my god. I'm just gonna keep the drill picking going on, and he's gonna send in his Salamence again, but gonna predict either the Fire Blast or the Hydro Pump, so I'm gonna go into his into my Starmie, but he went for the Dragon Claw, which did a decent amount. But thanks to the spikes, a Thunderbolt is gonna be able to take down his Umbreon, which is nice, and in comes the Salamence again. Unfortunately, I don't have the Ice Beam in this turn. I guess he predicted the Ice Beam and he went for the Endure, which is a set that I have never seen before. I've never seen an Endure Salamence, and fortunately I do get lucky with the little Parahax there, and his Raikou is at low amount of health, and I went into my Swampert, so that means that this Raikou is pretty much dead. So Swampert is gonna take down the Raikou. Salamence is in a low amount of health. An Ice Beam will be able to take it out. And now I understood that I just got this match in the bag, because yeah, spikes are just hurting him big time, and his pokes were already paralyzed, and Swampert is just destroying everything. So yeah, Crobat is gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. He's gonna get the poison, of course, and apparently his Crobat does have some special defense investment, so that's why he was able to survive this Ice Beam, as well as my Swampert being defensive and not having too much special attack EVs and stuff. So fortunately this time I'm not gonna hit myself in Nicky Fusion, and in comes his last Pokemon, which is the Suicune. And yep, this Suicune is just gonna stall and stuff, because apparently he has max HP and max special defense, and he doesn't have any EVs in special attack at all. This is like just a wall Suicune, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest, because it's just a waste of a Suicune in my opinion. But I guess he has his reasons, because the guy is pretty good at the 3rd generation and stuff. So at this point I decide just to sack my Swampert, trying to get as much damage as possible. And because yeah, I still have all my Pokemons left, and unfortunately he didn't kill me with the last turn. The poison didn't kill me, so he is able to get a rest off, so this is gonna be more stally for me, but in the long run I'm just gonna be able to take down this Suicune, which is great. So I'm gonna send in my Zapdos, and since his max special defense and max HP, he is gonna be able to survive one, and he is not going to be able to take me down because he has 0 investment in the special attack. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Leave your awesome feedback as always, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a nice day and peace out.